All right, welcome back. We are back on Radio Row, and we got two special guests on the show. Farmer Wants a Wife, and introduce yourselves.
I'm Brandon Rogers from Center, Colorado.
I'm Ty Farrell from Sikeston, Missouri.
I'm Ivan Dawkins from Dallas, Texas.
Yeehaw. Where's your rope at?
Yeah, I was country when country wasn't cool. You hear me?
Yeah.
So talk about the show and how did you guys become a part of the show?
You know, really, we're both from small towns, and this opportunity is bringing women that are interested in living that country lifestyle. So for us, it's exposure and introducing us to women that are from the city, trying to check out what Western living's about.
Okay. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, the same thing, back when these ladies haven't been country yet, and they're getting a good little taste of it. So, they're coming to the house, trying to find your somebody.
Okay.
And the hope that, maybe it all works out.
Yeah.
So this is reality TV. So give us an idea of what it's like to be on reality TV. Do you ever forget that the cameras are on? How's that whole thing? Is it a certain number of hours in a day where they're running it? How does that work?
Yeah, there's 12-hour days. It's probably one of the most exhausting things that I would say all four of us have ever done. It's up and down. The cameras are there. You're off the camera, but you do get used to it. But it takes a couple days. But then, when it's over, you're like, oh, where's everybody at? What's going on?
Yeah.
That normal life that you lived for a couple months is gone. It's like a breakup in itself.
And what about the filming locations? Do they do those on y'all's property?
Yeah, they actually come to our own places, and they film in our house and on the farm. And we end up doing about 5 solo dates. And so as we feel stronger connections with the women, we ask them to go on a solo date. And so then that actually highlights the area that we live in, whether it's neighboring properties, businesses, restaurants. I did a date at the Natural Hot Springs. So it's pretty cool. It's definitely about that different style of life.
One of the things that, to add to that, the ladies have a choice in this as well. If they're not feeling the farm lifestyle or the ranch life, they can be like, look, I can't cut it. And they can take themselves out of it. If they're not feeling it, they have a choice in this as well.
Right. So what is the difference between this show and all of the other shows? Dating.
That's a good question. I mean, it's still reality TV. It's still a process of dating and trying to find that connection. And it's still a battle of trying to whittle out who's there for love and who's there for fame.
Right.
And that's tough.
Yeah.
But I would say the biggest thing is that it's not nearly as dramatic. It's more wholesome. It's
I appreciate that because the drama. And after this, we'll see who Dan chooses.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little bit of that.
Yeah,
for sure,
there's a little bit of that. Yeah.
They're coming to your house, which is a big difference.
So it's not
trip. So there's 4 farmers total, but we all go and it's our own storyline. We're not competing. We're competing for is the love of the ladies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And hoping that they reciprocate.
Good. Now you said y'all were from a small town. What town are you from?
I'm from Center, Colorado, and there's 1,200 people in town.
Okay. What about you?
I'm from Sikeston, Missouri, which there's 12,000 people in my town, but there's really not much to do there.
What is Center close to?
So it's in the highest mountain valley in the nation, and it's about 30 miles to the west of the Great National Sand Dunes.
Okay. Wow. And then what's the closest town to Missouri to you? The major town?
I'm 2 hours south of St. Louis, Missouri, and then 2 hours north of Memphis. We're right in the middle.
Okay.
On I-55.
Now, what type of farm do you have, or is it considered a ranch? I mean, in other words, do you have to be a farmer, or is it a rancher and it's under the same umbrella?
The beautiful thing about it is all of the farmers are different types of farmers.
Okay.
Myself personally, I grow potatoes, barley, and alfalfa. So I'm a produce crop farmer.
That alfalfa, that's kind you eat or smoke?
No comment.
Depends.
Okay, so now you said there are 5 women?
Yep.
Different for each farmer?
Correct.
Okay, and now if you see one on his show that you like, can you say, I'll swap you the blonde, but it's brunette.
No, it's not like football trading cards on the farm. But you all can put that into production next year if you want to see something like
And
that.
what about yourself? What kind of farm do you have?
I'm not a farmer.
Oh, okay.
So that's what he was talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
I fall under, farming is a general term. But, I'm a cowboy. I'm a team roper.
Okay.
So I have horses and cattle, and I have a 50-acre farm,
Okay.
Ranch.
Unless you can smoke your alfalfa, I'm more likely to go to his
I
place
get
than
it.
yours.
I get it.
Okay, because I've owned horses before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Believe it or not, and so I'm more into that. The rodeo, that kind of thing.
What kind of horses?
Just quarter horses, trail rides, kind of thing. Yeah.
Country before country was
So,
cool.
Right.
And
There
then
we
being
go.
a brother, I'm
There
Down
we
the
go.
old, down the
I've
old dirt road.
literally in a little suburb of Dallas called Rowlett. I've literally rode horses through the drive-through of a Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
And the cops stopped us and loved us. They're like, "Hey, this is the coolest thing. If I wasn't working, I'd be doing what y'all doing."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, well, we know you guys got to run. We appreciate you guys for coming on.
Oh,
Anything?
Wait a minute. They giving us the wrap-up sign? Don't be giving us the wrap-up
Hey,
sign.
That ain't
they
fair.
got to keep
That
it
ain't fair.
moving. They got to keep moving. Anything you
Trying
guys
to pull
want?
our rope.
Anything you guys want to leave us with before you guys
Like
head
that
out?
alfalfa. Leave us with some of that.
Leave your
baby.
QP in the back. No, I appreciate you guys bringing us
Yeah.
on. This was awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess
no problem.
we better throw a shout out and saying that you watch us Thursday nights
Yeah.
on Fox.
There we go. There we
9,
go.
8 Central.
Okay.
On Big Fox. Okay, yeah. And I know y'all probably got women that ain't on the show that be trying to holler at y'all.
We're working on our
Anyway,
Heisman
right.
pose right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Stick
make
Stick
it
and
a big
move.
week.
Stick and move.
All right, best of luck.
He's a
man.
statue over there. Man.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Thank you. Take
Thanks for
care.
having me.
All right. Lanyard and pop socket for your phone. Cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. We had open time.
Perfect. I know.
We just kind of hanging out.
Do you have anything at 12:30?
Yeah, no, but we do have one at 12:45, so we could do 12:30.
That would be awesome.
Oh yeah. All right.
It's there right there, huh?
Yeah. Oh, we gotta flip the match.
Whoop.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're
Can't be on
trying to.
media.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Come on.
If you don't, it'll be inmate once a while, not farmer once a while.
Maybe inmate wants the hell out of here.
Oh, you do talking points.
Yes.
All right.
All right, so we are back. We had two gentlemen from Farmer Wants a Wife, which is a reality show on Fox. Their rep just kind of came up to us and we said, sure, we'll do it. And that's kind of what Radio Row is about. You got different people coming through, not just athletes, so all types of people. So if you're interested, if you like reality TV, go ahead and check that out. I think you said Mondays at 7. Coming up in about 9 minutes, we'll have Randy Grimes. He is a former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, and he is the owner of Stratosphere ATC, which is a hyperbaric chamber. So he'll be coming on the show here in a couple minutes. And then after that, we'll have a Tracy Sandler. So we'll be right back.